Good afternoon, dear students and learners. Namaskar. You all are watching us on eVidya channel number 6 and also on our YouTube channel that is ncertofficial. और मैं हूं आपके साथ कुसुम प्रसाद। आप सभी का हार्दिक स्वागत करती हूं, अभिनंदन करती हूं। और हमारा ये सत्र है कक्षा 6 के विद्यार्थियों के लिए मैथमेटिक्स का। और आज हम पढ़ने वाले हैं मेंसुरेशन पार्ट 3। और इसे पढ़ाने के लिए हमारे साथ स्टूडियो में मौजूद है मिसेस स्वर्णलता शर्मा मैम। मैम आपका भी बहुत बहुत स्वागत, बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन मैम।
थैंक यू कुसुम। हेलो व्यूअर्स।
मैम है टीजीटी गणित राष्ट्रीय पुरस्कार से सम्मानित। मैम को ये पुरस्कार मिला था 2014 में। डॉक्टर राजेंद्र प्रसाद केंद्रीय विद्यालय से हैं मैम, प्रेसिडेंट स्टेट न्यू दिल्ली से। तो मैम बताएंगी आपको इस जो चैप्टर है मेंसुरेशन क्या कुछ है। बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग सेशन होने वाला है, तो ज़रूर जुड़िए इस सेशन से। तो डियर स्टूडेंट्स एंड लर्नर्स, हम आपको बता देते हैं किस तरह से आप इसमें पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं, क्या क्या आप अपने मैसेजेस, किस तरह से मैसेजेस अपने ड्रॉप कर सकते हैं, कौन कौन से माध्यम है हमारे, हम आपको बता देते हैं। आप सभी हमें कॉल कर सकते हैं हमारे फ़ोन के माध्यम से। हमारा फ़ोन नंबर है 8800440559। और यदि आप हमें ईमेल के माध्यम से अपनी प्रतिक्रियाएं, अपने सुझाव और कोई प्रश्न साझा करना चाहते हैं तो आप ज़रूर हमें ईमेल करिए। हमारा ईमेल आईडी है dth.class6@ciet.nic.in पर। और आप NCERT ऑफिशियल हमारी यूट्यूब चैनल के ज़रिए भी इस सेशन में आप जुड़ सकते हैं। हमारे लाइव इंटरेक्टिव सत्र है जिसमें आप इसमें पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं। आप अपने मैसेजेस, अपने सुझाव सीधे ड्रॉप कर सकते हैं मैसेज के माध्यम से। और इस सत्र को शुरू करने से पहले हम आपसे महत्वपूर्ण अनाउंसमेंट साझा करना चाहते हैं G20 से रिलेटेड। We are proud that India assumed the G20 presidency and will convene the G20 Leaders Summit for the first time in the country in 2023. A nation deeply committed to democracy and multilateralism, India G20 presidency would be a watershed moment in our history as it seeks to play a very important role by finding pragmatic global solution for the well-being of all, and in doing so manifest the true spirit of Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam or the world is one family. और इसी के साथ हम आज का ये सेशन स्टार्ट करते हैं और रुक करते हैं मैम की तरफ। तो मैम ये जो मेंसुरेशन का पार्ट 3 है और पहले भी 2 सत्र हो चुके हैं। हमें उम्मीद है कि बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग वे में आपने समझाया और हमारे जो स्टूडेंट्स हमें देख रहे हैं उन्हें अच्छे से समझ में आ गया होगा। तो हम मैम आगे बढ़ते हैं।
हाँ बिल्कुल कुसुम जी, हमने पहले सत्र में सीखा था कि पेरीमीटर कैसे निकालते हैं जी, है ना। पेरीमीटर किसे कहते हैं, हम पेरीमीटर कैसे कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं। और दूसरे सेशन में बच्चों ने सीखा था एरिया निकालना। ठीक है, तो आज हम दोनों को, पेरीमीटर और एरिया को, दोनों को हम समझेंगे और कुछ एक्टिविटीज़ भी परफॉर्म करेंगे और बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करेंगे।
बिल्कुल, ठीक है। और मैम हम अपने स्टूडेंट्स को बोलना चाहेंगे कि यदि उन्होंने नहीं देखा कि नहीं बच्चों ने, तो वो दोबारा से इस लिंक से के थ्रू बाकी सेशंस भी देख सकते हैं और उसको समझ सकते हैं और इसको सेव करके रख सकते हैं ताकि आगे भविष्य में इन फ्यूचर उनको अगर नहीं समझ में आता तो दोबारा से इसको देख सकते हैं और समझ सकते हैं।
जी जी, ओके। तो बच्चों, वी हैड लर्न कि पेरीमीटर क्या होता है। आपने सीखा था पेरीमीटर इज ऑल सम ऑफ ऑल साइड्स व्हेन यू टॉक इन ज्योमेट्री। वैसे पेरीमीटर ऑफ अ क्लोज्ड फिगर इज द डिस्टेंस कवर्ड अलोंग द बाउंड्री फॉर्मिंग द क्लोज्ड फिगर व्हेन यू गो राउंड द फिगर वंस। ठीक है, द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ पेरीमीटर इज वाइडली यूज्ड इन आवर डेली लाइफ। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इन फेंसिंग अ फील्ड, इन प्रिपेयरिंग अ ट्रैक टू कंडक्ट स्पोर्ट्स, in building a compound wall on all the sides of a house, etc. Right? So let us see some examples of situations where you need to know the perimeter. For example, perimeter of a top of a study table, perimeter of a park, perimeter of a page of your notebook, or perimeter of a field. That means sum of all sides. Okay? Here we have perimeter of a square. Can you see here ABCD is a square? How do you find perimeter of a square ABCD? We will add all the sides. So AB plus BC plus CD plus DA is equal to side plus side plus side plus side, because square has all 4 equal sides, Kusum ji. So I can write 4 multiplied by side. So perimeter of a square will be how much? 4 multiplied by side. Right? Now let us look into area. The measurement of the region enclosed by a plane figure is called the area of the figure. Okay? And what is the standard unit of area, children? we say that the area of a square of side 1 centimeter is 1 square centimeter, written as 1 centimeter square. The standard unit of area is centimeter square. Okay. We are just recapitulating the previous session's content. We have formula for area of a rectangle. We have length and breadth of a rectangle. So, area is obtained by multiplying length and breadth. So, area is measured in square meters or square centimeters as the units will be in the question. Here we have area of a rectangle, children. See, we have two rectangles here, if you can see in the figure. In the first case, what is the length of a rectangle? It is 3 centimeters. And what is the breadth? It is 2 centimeters. Just now we discussed what is the area of a rectangle? It is length multiplied by breadth. So, obviously 3 multiplied by 2 will give me 6. And how I should write down the area, children? 6 square centimeters, right? Next rectangle, can you see the length is 2 centimeters and the breadth is 1 centimeter. So, what is the area? 2 multiplied by 1 will be 2. So, area will be 2 square centimeters. Clear? We have another one, see, conversions for calculating the area using graph paper. This also we had done in the previous session. We have, for estimating area using graph paper, the following conventions are to be adopted. What were they? The area of one full square is taken as 1 unit, and ignore the portions of the area that are less than half of a square. And if more than half a square is in a region, count it as 1 square. Then if exactly half the square is counted, take the area as half square unit. In this case, can you see, Kusumji, we are having 3 complete squares and 1 square is half. Yes. So, what should be the area? 3.5 centimeter square. Okay. Here, let us summarize this so that we can perform some questions fast. Area of a rectangle is length multiplied by breadth and square units are to be written, children. Similarly, area of a square is side into side, because sides are equal. We have side into side square units. For a rectangle, area is equal to length into breadth square units. I can calculate the length, Kusumji. How? If I divide the area by breadth, I will get the length. And how do I find out the breadth? Breadth is area divided by length, that is the units. And for a square, we have area is equal to side into side square units. And you must remember, children, in calculating the area of a rectangle, we must express the length and breadth in the same unit. It is not that length can be taken in meters and breadth in centimeters. We need to convert them in either in meters or in centimeters, right? Okay. Now, area and perimeter, let us see and calculate the area and perimeter of a rectangle of length 10 centimeters and breadth 5 centimeters. Just now we saw what is area of a rectangle, length multiplied by breadth. So, area is 10 into 5, it is 50 square centimeters, right? And what is the formula for perimeter of a rectangle? It is 2 multiplied by within brackets length plus breadth. So, perimeter is equal to 2 multiplied by brackets में 10 plus 5. So, 10 plus 5 is 15, 15 multiplied by 2 will be 30 centimeters. Okay. I hope both are clear, area and perimeter. Now, we have perimeter of regular shapes. What all things we need to remember? See, perimeter of a square is 4 multiplied by length of a side, okay, because perimeter is sum of all sides, and perimeter of an equilateral triangle obviously will be 3 multiplied by length of a side. And what is perimeter of a rectangle? It is 2 multiplied by length plus breadth. Let us solve some questions, Kusumji. Find the area of a rectangle whose length and breadth are 45 centimeters and 18 centimeters respectively. Length is 45 centimeters and breadth is 18 centimeters. So, how do I find out the area? Area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth. So, when I multiply 45 with 18, I will get 810 centimeter square. Okay. Let us look into another question. Here, area is already given. See, area of a rectangular garden 50 meters long is 300 square meters. Find the width of the garden. Okay. Now, area of rectangular garden is 300 square meters, children, and what is the length? It is 50 meters. This is given to us. How do I find the width? Just now we saw the formula, width of rectangular garden is equal to area of rectangular garden divided by length of garden, that is 300 upon 50 will give me 6 meters. Okay children, when two quantities are given, the third one can easily be calculated with the help of formula. Third example here, the area of rectangle is 630 square centimeters and its length is 35 centimeters. Find the perimeter of the rectangle. Here see, very interesting, area is given and length is given. First I will find out the width, that is breadth, and then I will calculate the perimeter of the rectangle. Okay. So, how do I find breadth? We have seen area divided by length. So, 630 divided by 35 will give me 18 centimeters, and how do I find perimeter of rectangle? It is 2 multiplied by length plus breadth. So, 2 multiplied by 35 plus 18 will give me 53. 53 multiplied by 2 will give me 106 centimeters. Here Kusumji, I can convert this into meters and centimeters. How? Because I know 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. I can write the same answer as 1 meter and 6 centimeters. Alright. So, yes, I hope it is clear. Now, let us look into another question here. A tabletop measures 2 meters by 1 meter 50 centimeters children. What is its area in square meters? So, you have to be very careful, I told you units have to be same. Length of the tabletop is 2 meters, breadth of the tabletop I will take in meters, it is given to me as 1 meter and 50 centimeters. So, if I write down in meters, how will I write? It will be 1.5 meters, okay, 50 or 5 meters also, 1.5 meters. Now, area of the tabletop will be length multiplied by breadth. So, length is 2 meters and breadth is 1.50 meters. When I multiply, I will get 3 square meters. I hope it is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, example 5. A room is 4 meters long and 3 meters 50 centimeters wide. How many square meters of carpet is needed to cover the floor of the room? We know the length of the room children, it is 4 meters, and breadth again, see here we have to be very careful to convert the units. 3 meters and 50 centimeters can be written as 3.50 meters, right? Because I know 1 meter has 100 centimeters. Now, area of a room is given by length multiplied by breadth. So, 4 multiplied by 3.5 will be 14 square meters. Hence, 14 square meters of carpet is needed to cover the floor of the room. Alright. Next question, question 6 here. A floor is 5 meters long and 4 meters wide. A square carpet of side 3 meter is laid on the floor. Find the area of the floor that is not carpeted. We need to read the question very carefully children to understand and write down the solution correctly. Length of the floor is 5 meters, breadth is 4 meters. So, area of the floor obviously is very simple, 5 multiplied by 4 is 20 square meters. Now, what is the area of the square carpet? It is side into side. So, 3 into 3 is 9 square meters. I am asked what is the area of the floor that is not carpeted. So, what will I do Kusumji? Area of the floor that is not carpeted will be obtained by subtracting 9 from 20. 20 minus 9 is equal to 11 square meters. I hope it is clear children. Okay. Next, question 7. 5 square flower beds, each of side 1 meter, are dug on a piece of land 5 meter long and 4 meter wide. What is the area of the remaining part of the land? Area of the square flower bed will be side into side. So, 1 into 1 is equal to 1 square meters. Area of 5 square beds will be obviously 5 multiplied by 1, that is 5 square meters. Now, area of the remaining part of the land obviously will be 20 minus 5, that is 15 square meters. I hope it is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, let us just recapitulate. Perimeter of a square is 4 multiplied by side. Perimeter of rectangle is 2 multiplied by within brackets length plus breadth. Area of a square will be side into side and area of rectangle will be length into breadth. Good. Now, here some homework questions are there for you children. You may take down these and then we will perform an activity. Find the area of a rectangle whose length and breadth are 12 centimeters and 4 centimeters respectively. Find the area of the square plot of land, plot of side 8 meters, okay, and floor is 5 meters long and 3 meters wide. The square carpet of side 3 meters is to be laid down on the floor. Find the area of the floor which is not carpeted. Simple, isn't it? Okay. Now we'll perform some activities, Kusumji. We have here an interesting activity, children. Can you see here, this activity we are performing to see or to find out the shapes having equal areas may not have equal perimeters. Sounds interesting, isn't it? See, we have got how many square pieces here? They are 7. In each case you will find they are 7, isn't it? Only the pattern of arranging them is different. Okay. So, what is the area, children? Area of one square unit will be 1. So, here we have 7. So, area is going to be 7 square units. Okay. Area is 7 square units. What about the perimeter? Let us see. What will be the perimeter of this? Let us find out. Here 3 plus 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, perimeter is 12 centimeters or 12 units also we can write down. Alright, if it is 12 centimeters, that is sum of all sides. Now, these 7 pieces are arranged in this pattern. Now, let us see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in each case. So, there are 7 such pieces. What is going to be the perimeter then? It will be 7 multiplied by 4. Is it 28 centimeters, Kusumji?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. See, those 7 pieces, when they have been arranged in a different pattern, the perimeter is 28 centimeters. What about the area, children? Area is going to be the same because 7 pieces are there. 7 multiplied by 1 centimeter square is going to give me 7 square units in all the cases. Here also you see, we have area is obviously the same. What about the perimeter? 3 plus 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So, what is the perimeter? 14 centimeters in this case. What about this? We have 7 pieces arranged in a row. So, 7 plus 7 is 14, 15 and 16. So, perimeter is 16 centimeters. Yes, children? And in this case, see 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, what is the perimeter here? It is 12 centimeters. So, children, did you see here? The shapes having equal areas may not have equal perimeters. See, in each case you saw here it is 12 centimeters, in this case it is 28 centimeters, and this way if we arrange it comes to 14 centimeters, and if I arrange those 7 pieces in this pattern, the perimeter comes as 16 centimeters. Alright, here perimeter is 12 centimeters. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the activity.
Yes.
We have another activity here. See, children, we have got a square of side 5 centimeters here. So, what will be the area? Area will be side into side. So, shall I write down 5 into 5, that is 25 square centimeters. Okay. What about perimeter, Kusumji? What is perimeter of a square, children? We just now studied, it is 4 multiplied by side. So, 4 into 5 is how much? 20 centimeters. Okay, children. Now, what about this? Very interesting. We have this shape of L, right? In this I need to find perimeter. First let me calculate perimeter. This is 2 centimeters, 5 centimeters, this is 6. Kusumji, this is 2 centimeters. If I subtract this 2, I think this will come as 4 centimeters.
Yes, ma'am.
This portion will be 4. Okay, and this is already given to me as 2 and this is 6. What about this length, children? This is 5 and this 2. So, 5 plus 2 is 7 centimeters. Now, I will find out the perimeter. Let me take here AB plus BC plus CD plus DE, because perimeter means sum of all sides. So, plus EF plus FA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, we have got here and this is 7. So, 7 sides we have got 7 centimeters plus 2 centimeters plus 5 plus 4 plus 2 plus 6. So, let us add now. 7 plus 2 is 9, 9 plus 9 is 18, 20 and 6 is 26 centimeters, right. 7 plus 2, yeah. So perimeter is 26 centimeters. Is it clear, children? Now let us calculate the area. Area C, because it is not having any geometrical shape, first let me take those geometrical shapes, children. For that I will do little construction here. Let me make some dotted line. Okay, children, and let me write down this as some G. So first I will calculate area of ABCG. It's a rectangle. What is area of rectangle? It is 2 multiplied by 5 because length into breadth. So what is the area here, children? 10 centimeter square. What is the area of this rectangle then? This is 6 and this is 2. So what will be the area here? 6 multiplied by 2, is it 12 centimeter square?
Yes.
Yes, and I need to find the area of the whole figure. So what will I do, Kusumji? I will add area of AB, CG and area of GD, EF,
yes,
and that will give me the total area. Let us write down area of AB, CG rectangle plus area of GD, EF. So I will calculate this as 2 into 5, 10 plus 6 into 2 centimeter square. So 10 plus 12, how much is it, children? It is 22 centimeter square. So Kusumji, we saw that we can find out the areas by dividing into geometrical shapes. Maybe I have a shape in which I can make it as a square and a rectangle, and only this is not the possibility, children. See, I could have drawn this as dotted line. Then also I will get the same answer because length will become 7 and this will be 2. 7 2s are 14 plus here this will be 4 into 2, 8. 14 plus 8 again is going to give me 22 centimeters. Okay, children, I hope you have understood this. Yes, shall we do one more question? It
Yes,
will just take 1 minute. Here we have, children, the lid of a rectangular box of side 40 centimeters by 10 centimeters is sealed all around with tape. What is the length of the tape required? Okay, see, this is the rectangular box, lid of a rectangular box. The length is 40 centimeters and width is 10 centimeters. How do I calculate the length of the tape required? It is obviously what? Perimeter, isn't it? 40 centimeters and this is 10 centimeters. How do I calculate? I have to calculate the perimeter of this rectangular lid. How do I do it? I will use the formula 2 into length plus breadth. What is the length here?
40.
It is 40. And what is the breadth, children? 10 centimeters. So I will get the answer in centimeters, right? 2 multiplied by, first I will solve brackets, Kusumji. 40 plus 10 is 50. 50 into 2 is going to give me how much? 100 centimeters. So the length of the tape required will be 100 centimeters. Is it clear, children?
बिल्कुल मैम, और स्टूडेंट्स ने हमारे साथ ये सारी एक्टिविटीज़ करी होंगी और बहुत ही मज़ेदार सत्र था मैम, क्योंकि जब वो खुद करते हैं तो जितना ही प्रैक्टिस करते हैं, कहते हैं प्रैक्टिस मेक्स अ मैन परफेक्ट, तो जितनी ज़्यादा वो प्रैक्टिस करेंगे उतने ही ज़्यादा ही उन्हें मैथ्स आसान
बच्चे
लगेगा।
बहुत प्यारे होते हैं और जब वो
मैम
करके आंसर सही निकालते हैं उनको बड़ी खुशी होती है।
बिल्कुल मैम, और वो इस वीडियो को दोबारा देख सकते हैं और इस शीट्स को भी स्क्रीनशॉट ले सकते हैं और ऐसी खुद शीट्स अपने पेरेंट्स की मदद से बना भी सकते हैं। तो मैम, आपने इतने अच्छे से हमारे स्टूडेंट्स एंड लर्नर्स को आज का ये जो मेंसुरेशन पार्ट 3 बताया, हमारा ये चैप्टर कंप्लीट हो गया आज। तो मैम, आज के सेशन के लिए आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया मैम। थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक यू व्यूअर्स।
डियर स्टूडेंट्स एंड लर्नर्स, तो हमारा ये सत्र था मैथ्स का और आप पढ़ रहे थे मेंसुरेशन। और जाते जाते हम एक महत्वपूर्ण जानकारी आपसे साझा करना चाहते हैं G20 से रिलेटेड। वी आर प्राउड that India assumed the G20 presidency and will convene the G20 Leaders Summit for the first time in the country in 2023. A nation deeply committed to democracy and multilateralism, India G20 presidency would be a watershed moment in her history as it seeks to play a very important role by finding pragmatic global solutions for the well-being of all. And in doing so manifests the true spirit of Vasudev Kutumbakam or the world is one family. और इसी संदेश के साथ हमारा ये सत्र ही संपन्न होता है, लेकिन आप कहीं मत जाइए, अभी बहुत सारे रोचक और ज्ञानवर्धक सत्र और भी हैं, तो आप देखते रहिए eVidya चैनल और हमारा YouTube चैनल NCERT ऑफिशियल। हमें दीजिए इजाज़त, नमस्कार।